Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Vampire Survivors. Um, sorry about yesterday. Hopefully today's will be better, even though I'm like recording this exactly like 5 minutes after the end of that last one. Um, yeah, okay, so I actually read up on Ghostlino, and I'm kind of glad I did because I learned a couple of things. The minus 100 might can't be overcome. Because even if I bought golden eggs and got him into the positives on this screen, he always resets to minus 100 in game. And so it has to kill characters um, doing doing other things. So it's honestly actually recommends let's see, Cerebate of Healing, Divine Bloodline, so which character gains. Okay, yeah, that actually would be good. And then Blood of Stroma. I think I'm going to grab these two first, and we'll see how that works. Okay, yeah, okay, so just like that, we've already done some damage here. I now realize it does me no good to get any of these because I'll be negative 100, so let's reroll. I'm trying to think about, yeah, things like Attract Orb, Empty Tome. Those are going to be good for like the Blood of Stroma, for other things. So yeah, okay. At least I think so. I'm coming over here. I'm gonna grab this life scan first, and then only because that's gonna give me a level. Let's do this because I'm now realizing I have slots for 6 weapons, but I realize there's no reason to have slots for 6 weapons. Duplicator? I don't know if that duplicator works. It did suggest pentagram because that'll just erase things. It's not dealing damage, but at a certain point it does. I mean, I've already killed 100, so I've already accomplished that part. And actually, you know, since I devoted so much time yesterday, I'll cut this one short and we can check out the other character. Yeah, there we go. Defeat one enemy with Ghostlino. Unlocks Guardian. So let's go check out Guardian. We'll make that kind of the centerpiece for today's stream. I say stream. I messed up when I started trying to record this. I accidentally hit start stream and I fucking was shitting bricks. I was like, oh no. I sent out an alert to people. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is up with this? I'll just, if anyone asks, I'll be like, yeah, I accidentally hit stream instead of record when I was recording stuff earlier today. I kind of want to hurry up and finish because Guardian and Imposter, because I really want to get back to these adventures because I like these. These are fun. I really love that they added these. These are super cool. These are super cool things. So I really want to get back to doing these. I would like to see them to add more. I think these are really cool. It's just this Among Us DLC seemed to have come out of nowhere. Guardian may gain +1 revival when anyone revives, increases armor and recovery of nearby characters, ignores walls. So I assume, let's see, what's his might? Okay, so it seems like his might be 0, but I'm kind of curious to see what his might is in game if it pulls like that -100 deal. And I assume that might be the case. So I'm gonna start off with Cerebate of healing as well. Oh, okay, he definitely can deal damage. Or can I deal damage? Can I deal any damage? Alright, well, let's get the life scanner, because apparently I'm gonna friggin' need that. But I can also ignore his walls, so that's kinda nice. Run! Let's get to this life scanner. I thought Cerebate of, there we go. At least now I can maybe do some damage to things. I didn't like any of those choices. Let's start with the book, King's Bible. Oh, I also think like cursing the Chaos Ruby is up all the way too, so that's probably gonna do me no good. I actually still always really like Whip as a weapon. Believe it or not. Spellbinder would be perfect to have. Not Lucky Swipe. Clear Debris. Okay, so I don't... So that does do some damage. Empty Tome, absolutely. We will always do Empty Tome. Empty Tome, Spellbinder, and Candelabra are my go-tos. Attract Orb as well. Let's do Clear Debris further. I want to get the other Whip. And maybe Magic Wand. I'm a huge fan of Magic Wand. I'm just gonna keep doing that one and see what... I guess I also would like to try to evolve that at some point today. Oh, that's super weird because, like, I know I was... If you watched yesterday's, you know I was kind of just feeling a little depressed and, like, some anxiety. Oh, there we go. Ask me, you shall receive. But, like, I don't know, I could just already feel, like, a fog lifting. I don't know why that is. I mean, does anything ever make sense? Well, so it's usually the little guys that evolve the new ones, so I'll run around and collect those, but only after I've gotten, let's do that actually, after I've gotten augmentations, but it seems like it caps those at a certain point. So I might be running a crapshoot on... I really want... Okay, I'll grab Whip. I was really looking for a Candelabra. I saw the Candelabra had came up and it was on the one where I took the Magic Wand, and I would have much preferred the Magic Wand. Clear Debris. Continue with the Clear Debris. Probably give me the blue one, so maybe I'm thinking the blue Mini Guardian might evolve the Trash Compactor. And I don't think he unlocks anything other than maybe his own weapon. Okay, so those are the key components of the augmentations I want, usually. Let's go ahead and get that. So I can't... I don't know what else I would grab. Maybe duplicator would be nice. This is another great effect of like having the Curson Ruby, Chaos Ruby on. Is it's counterintuitive. Like it does make it a little bit harder, but it also makes it in some respects easier because then there's just more XP to drop on the ground and to pick up. So it does kind of help in that regard. I know I went heavy life gain on this, but it's because I was super worried about having the... I didn't even realize that I had the Curson Chaos Ruby on, but I think it might be a good idea to keep those running, you know. We'll do Empty Tome, as always. Like I said, that's always a good one to have. Anything... I wish there was more cooldown. I might make my way over to the blue one. Or, you know what, yeah, I'll make my way to the blue one. I don't think there's any more augmentations I could get from random drops that are going to help or hurt me. I mean, I could just pick it up here, but I'd rather spend it on like Candelabra, and I can just save a level on something else. So we'll just go ahead and grab him and see how that does. We're just gonna continue to throw our weight behind the compactor there. Oh, we got ourselves a chest, so let's see what that gives us. Whip. Whip is solid. Oh, I guess if I want to evolve the whip, I want the hollow heart, right? So I guess I'm looking for the hollow heart. I'm not a huge fan of the hollow heart, but we'll get that clear debris. But yeah, I guess I'm looking for the hollow heart if I want to evolve that. Let's do clear debris. Oh, I see. Things drop. Okay, there's the hollow heart. Asking you shall receive, right? Okay, I understand. The items that drop out from the garbage disposal is what deals damage. Let's do Candelabra. Attract orb just because there's a lot on the screen right now, and I can knock that out real quick and pick up more. And then I can, I guess I can pick up the other guys, but I don't know if I get to add them on. I do, but I think they're capped. Like, I feel like there was a limit to them. Let's go ahead and grab that, but we're gonna make a dash up here for this. Ooh, I better be careful and not be too cavalier with my health. I got lots of time, I can make it up there, that's not an issue. So yeah, I think if I can make shorts for the rest of the week, I think that'll also help my mental health. I don't think my mental health should be dependent on whether I have stuff done for YouTube or not, but I'm blaming YouTube on that. Like, I know I've always said this, but like, the YouTube algorithms, this like constantly hungry monster that requires you to feed it daily, and now it's getting greedy and it wants a video and shorts that I gotta feed it every day. I don't know. Sometimes I wish I was a better content creator. I know there are plenty of worse content creators out there, and so I shouldn't feel bad. Like, I enjoy the stuff I put out, but I don't think other people enjoy it as much. I know it's like finding my audience and whatnot is a big part of being a creator, being on YouTube especially, and to its credit, the algorithm does help. I've been working on doing better with the self-promotion and streams, like join the Discord, follow the socials. I'm not on Twitter, but I am a big fan of watching Philip DeFranco, and he's like, yeah, you know, if you're a new creator, which I like to think I'm relatively new. I'm not super new, but I'm definitely taking it more serious and giving it a lot more thought and effort. And he's like, yeah, just when I started to do everything. I was doing stuff before there was money there. And I didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, people were doing things on YouTube before there was even money to be made in YouTube. And so I think I can take that as a lesson to, like, again, like, if I do, so it's also like a case of like, I have a TikTok, I'm not promoting my TikTok, and it's for this simple fact, like, YouTube lets me upload drafts and schedule their release, which is how I like to work. TikTok wants you to do it like daily. They don't, like, the upload, as soon as you upload it, it goes live. There's no hold for publish or stuff like that, and or there's no scheduling that you can do, and that I feel like that should really hurt TikTok compared to YouTube. Not being able to I would totally be doing the daily TikToks if I could just have them up and ready and scheduled, and, like, you know, I could do a week's worth of shorts and then I don't have to think about them until the next week. So I blame TikTok on that one. Like, I'm actually kind of can't help but laugh that, like, YouTube has implemented that, and TikTok, which is kind of the originator of that shorts space. Well, let's not talk about Vine. Yeah, it blows my mind all the time that, like, Twitter had Vine and they were just ahead of the game. They could have kept spending money on it. They got just, I guess, too nervous too fast, or didn't see the advertiser money and just didn't think it was going to be viable. And, like, holy shit, you look at what TikTok has done. And if, like, Twitter and had just had the follow through to just hold out with Vine and let Vine grow and be a bigger thing, because I loved Vine. I thought the super short videos of like what was mine, like 5 seconds, so they were really short videos. I always feel like having short videos like that really, or having restrictions, not short videos, but having restrictions breeds creativity, because now you gotta do something really good in a very short amount of time. And even with the 30 seconds, you're kind of doing that, but 5 seconds really breeds creativity. And I think of, like, I remember back in the day, I discovered 5-second films from Stumble Upon. You remember Stumble Upon? I don't know if any of you guys remember Stumble Upon. I remember Stumble Upon. I love Stumble Upon. I miss what Stumble Upon used to be. You used to see some cool and really neat stuff on the internet that I would feel like no one would have ever seen without Stumble Upon. And so yeah, 5-second film. If you've never watched or seen 5-second films, it is the originator of the Vine, of the short form content, because they premised it calling it 5-second films. They're saying this is a film, it's 5 seconds long, and we need to tell like a complete story in that 5 seconds. You know, I'm seeing this Apple charger here, and I hope, actually, I should probably text Brian and make sure he didn't mean to leave this Apple charger. I know he's got one he uses for travel, but just double check with him, make sure. Sorry, I could probably cut that out. This long silent pause of me writing a text message. Yeah, that should be a big one. Lots gonna happen on that one. Because they were just so funny. They're so funny. 5-second films was amazing. Because their approach was like, we are making a mini film. Like, it has beginning, middle, and end, and they're doing it all in 5 seconds. I would love to kind of see what these guys are doing now. I'm terribly curious what they're up to now, because 5 seconds films was just amazing. I haven't been to that website. I don't even know if they're still making content, or I imagine they did like weekly upload. I think it was weekly. I seem to remember it being weekly. And you know, some of them were like okay, but like every once in a while they would do one that would just knock it out of the park. It was just ridiculous, funny, over the top, hilarious. Yeah, 5-second films, man. I forgot all about that. I'm gonna have to text my friends, because that was something like me and my friends would share. Like we would every week we'd be like, oh, did you see the 5-second films this week or whatnot? Like it was like, man, fucking another one like Homestar Runner. Like what the fuck happened to Homestar Runner? I miss Homestar, like classic Homestar Runner. But, you know, I think that's just what comes with getting old, and things change and that sort of things. Like, You know, I am. Oh, there we go. We did get evolved. So I wonder what evolves it. I assume it's one of the little crewmates. Clear debris amount creates cluster explosions. Alright, I'm interested to see what this does. Oh, just like fires on things. Alright, we've got everyone. Everybody's here. Maybe they fixed it. It used to... Wow, that is a lot of XP now. I love it when it does that. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I've been super happy with this DLC. So I guess next week, hopefully I can finish up the DLC. I need to look. I think it's either, I think I need to kill like 100,000 with the other imposter, and then that'll unlock the other imposter, and I'll give a play with him and see what that's like. Also, sorry about like last week being Portal related and not a Vampire Survivors. I played Portal Revolution and just I wanted to kind of strike while things were hot, get it out there early. So this was one it recommended, so we'll get that. So I wanted to get it out there early, you know, strike before like the YouTube space is super crowded, because it's whenever there's new content to be had on YouTube, it's a fucking mad dash gold rush. Who can be the first there in that space, so you're like the first in results when someone's searching. Crossing my fingers, we'll see if that pays dividends, but I don't think it will. I think even though it came out the weekend before and like it took me a week to get it up, that I've already missed the boat on it, but that's just gonna have to be how that is. It was worth a try. And I did it in its entirety as the streams that they were, because I tried to, I did start, let's do random always. I did start editing them, and I just wasn't happy with breaking them down into smaller portions or the different puzzles. And to me, it just felt better to present it as a whole, as the two streams separated out, honestly. And so that's why last week was like that. That and like I have content to go ready to go up for like the next month, and so it's like wanting to try to get it out early. Like the only thing that's not done super ahead is the weekend stuff, which I could stop doing the Vampire Survivors weekend bonus content and just use my backlog I now have to fill the weekend, but I enjoy doing these. I love this game. I am passionate about this game. I love so much about this game. Like it just tickles a part of my brain that didn't know a game like this could exist. Like it's challenging at first, but then it just gets easier as you go along. Like it still presents challenges to you. You're not going to win every single one, but man, when things are just going good, like I can't help but have a good time playing this. It's just a good fun time. This is just wow. So we're already at a half an hour of recording time, and I still got like 15 minutes of this to play. This is gonna be probably a longer video than I mean for it to be or want it to be. I mean, I've probably completed all I wanted to complete with him. But we can just kind of keep playing this out. Why not? Oh, a candy box. What do we get? Also, my throat is starting to get a little sore. Science rocks. What do I want to use? I feel like La Roba fits really just right in with the silliness that is the Among Us DLC. Man, I'm kind of split between science rocks and hats because I wouldn't mind either. We're gonna go hats. We're going to do the party hats. I think hats are fun. Oh, there is an emergency. Where's the emergency? I don't see the red arrow. I can't see the red arrow. Oh, this way. Okay. It took a second to find it. There was too much on the screen. Maybe I just needed to play this. Maybe this is curing my anxiety and depression. It's the sound of the coins tinkling, like they just activate like a happy serotonin in my brain. You know? Oh, there we go. That is a great roll, or a great chest to get. I am now just wrecking fools. Oh, alright, we're capped out. I guess I can grab these. Let's kill the Atlanteans first. Oh, we'll just go ahead and grab it. And now I realize probably grabbing these first isn't the best idea. Oh, alright, got him. Alright, oh, that was faster and easier than I expected to be. Where's the gold ring? Gold ring, oh, gold ring is over here. I expected it to be at the top. No, silver ring would be at the top, wouldn't it? I think we're close. Let's see, what am I closest to? Probably the gold ring, honestly. But I'm also close to a... Yeah, there we go. I hear it. That's what I was looking for. Just looking for one of the magnet orbs. Orb. I don't know. That, unless you follow Super Mario ROM hacks, that might not make sense to anyone here. So, I don't know. I always have moments of self-doubt as a content creator, or if this is right, or if I'm doing anything right. And I think those moments of self-doubt also feed into some of that anxiety I feel. You know, but I kind of also, I'm trying to go further, but this is literally the bottom of the map. I felt like the same thing happened to me in art school. I like making art. I know and understand art. It's something I still just have the deepest love for fine art, photography, painting, drawing. It's not something I do anymore. I could probably pick it back up pretty quick. Because it kind of came naturally to me. I just needed a proper teacher to teach me how to make art or draw or you know, be an artist. And so, like, I guess I'm also kind of applying that idea of, like, listening and seeing what other, like, people are saying. Like, I really didn't want to go to shorts. It's been great for channel growth, but I do have a little bit worry that shorts is only going to equal shorts viewers, like they're not going to watch any of the long form content I'm making, or if it's even worth it to make the long form content, or if anyone's going to watch that. But it's also kind of, I guess, maybe I shouldn't worry about this, because one of the things I did when I started uploading content is, like, just put it out there. Put it out there and not worry about it. If people watch it, they watch it. If they don't, they don't. And I have to remind myself of that. Like, not everyone's going to watch my stuff and enjoy it. That's fine. I want to find the people that do enjoy the content I'm putting out. Because those are going to be my peeps. Those are going to be my homies. Like, it's been slow. You know, I'm not expecting or looking for overnight success. Wow. Learn how to speak. But I also still struggle. I still struggle in, like, the gaming space. Like, holy shit, I got full on tilted playing Celeste this week, and then, like, I have those moments of, like, getting fully tilted and, like, you know, F this, F that, I hate this, why? Because I did the same thing in Shovel Knight, and it's like, in retrospect, I'm like, I had fun. I still had fun. I might have been bitching about it, but I'm still having fun. And in fact, like, I played Celeste yesterday, and I was really, really worried about playing it, because the day before was when I was tilted on Tuesday. And so I was really, really worried that, like, oh, it's just going to be difficult. I'm just going to find myself getting tilted. I'm going to get frustrated with it. And I honestly had one of my best times playing Celeste yesterday. So it's like these wild swings of, like, going from being fully tilted. I did beat the level that day, and so I accomplished my goal. But just being such an unbearable shit getting mad at a video game, you know? I thought I was being an unbearable asshole. And when I think I'm being unbearable, it's like, okay, I've gone too far. I know I went too far. The game is game, and I always, like, everyone, like, complains about Dark Souls. I will sit there and play Dark Souls all day, because I know going into Dark Souls, it's hard. I feel like the premise of Celeste should be easy, but it's a lot more difficult than it is, and maybe that was part of my problem. And I also had a problem, and maybe I need to play a little bit between. I felt like I spent, like, maybe the first hour or so, let's say half an hour, like, I spent the first half an hour just getting comfortable with the controls again. But, like, the second day, I felt super strong with the controls. So I don't know. Can I not pick up this egg? Is this egg just stuck on my screen? Can I not? Is it the knockback from the King's Bible that is preventing this egg from getting close to me? Can I not push this egg through? That's funny and weird. There we go. I was like Let me go to the bottom and see if I can't press it like against the map wall. And apparently you can. And so I think that might have been part of my frustration with starting that stream. And then like yesterday, just everything felt good. So I'll say it like this. I have more fun playing Celeste as purely platforming, I think, than doing the strawberries. To be fair, the end of which level? The level where you're getting chased by like the eye monsters. There's no strawberries involved with that. That's just platforming, but it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. You're doing an escort mission with Dio, and it just kept tilting me because I was in one room. I was in one room that honestly shouldn't. I just felt like this room should not have been as hard to play as the room was being. Like, I felt like the whole area with Battleline, I was, you know, the next day I was playing and was doing the part with Battleline, and it was difficult, but like everything was kind of clear. It was easy to understand. I knew what my objectives were. There were a couple of things that I felt were a little blind, and I'm like, okay, so what am I doing here? But like, you know, it's like I jump down, bounce off of her, and be like, okay, I don't know where to go. But then it was like, okay, well, let me just try going in different directions, and sometimes they would just work out, and it's like, oh, okay, that's just what I do. I'll say it, I do love Celeste. I think it's a good game. It's a great game. I know I'm not going to spend the time to get all the strawberries. I just have like a million other things I want to play. And Celeste was not point redemption, but it was a redemption for the Tetris Junior winner, which I gotta get back on pushing that, because I feel like newcomers to the stream aren't playing it, but it's because the people who do play the Tetris Junior typically will play early in the stream, and I feel like and maybe I might ask my mods like, hey, hold off until like the middle or when things are busy, because the idea is I want to try to get people to want to come back. But I've kept it so it's only a one-time per stream redemption, so we'll see. You know, I felt like it got good response the first month, okay the second, and now it's just kind of like, it's kind of okay-ish. It's not doing super huge or super good. Or not as many new and active players that I had the previous months, so I don't know. And it might just be like, oh hey, you know, I got the leaderboard at the top of my stream. I'm hoping that drives interest. You know, like, I look. Alright, we're gonna get Blood Ostroma. Not reroll, get. Because, like, I'm trying to build something that makes people want to come back daily. Lazy Tom, again, fantastic content creator. He does a tarot card reading. He just draws one card and he's like, reads off the little pamphlet and it's like, that's your fortune for the day. And it's not expensive, and it does get people to come back daily. So I'm trying to build that. Like I do the tarot card daily because I think it's fun. I don't put stock in it, but we might poke fun at whatever. Sometimes like it might feel a little reassuring that, oh, I got this card, then it says everything's gonna be fine and fantastic and I shouldn't worry. Sometimes it just gives you that little bit of like mental like boost you need. I don't believe in fortune telling, reading, stuff like that. Like sometimes it can be really, really eerie with like stuff going on in your life, and like he gets like such and such card, and you're like, that's creepy and weird. But I don't. It's just I know it's random chance. Like I don't take stock in actually believing that Lazy Tom is a psychic. It's just for fun. So I should have him make a like Psychic Cleo or whatever, Miss Cleo like style infomercial commercial for his psychic readings. Oh, big stretch. I saw this chest. I don't know when I had this chest, but I missed it. Oh, it's because I got the third Arcanus. We're almost at the end. This one ran a little long, but yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Sometimes these run longer than, like, even though the clock time says half an hour, it still took 46 minutes to play. It just be like that sometimes. You know, I don't think there was a ton of fluff in this. I was thinking about trying, and this is an idea I had, of where I record and then do the voice, I call it voiceover, I don't know what else to do it, but like do a recording where, and I'm not playing, because I feel like sometimes my attention gets split between what I'm talking about and what I'm playing. Whereas if I play first without talking, without having the mic hooked up, and then go into an audio program and do the audio and add the audio track, that might be worth it. I don't know. It's just an idea I had. We're just gonna quit out there. We're gonna take our spoils. Okay, reach level 50 with Guardian Pina. Evolve the clear debris, so that just gives us coin. And yeah. So next week, I hope to, alright, unlock condition, defeat 100,000 with Imposter Arena. So we will, I came so close the first time playing with Imposter Arena. So I think that should be fairly easy to do. And then hopefully on Sunday we can do the Megalo Imposter Arena. And that way the following week we can get back to doing the adventures. If you made it this far, please consider like, commenting, subscribing. Again, gotta do that self-promotion. That's it. It really actually surprises me how much it works. I didn't think just asking people like, hey, would you please subscribe would actually work, but like I've gotten a lot more subscriptions, a lot more follows, a few more people into the Discord. So yeah, it really helps out. And like, let me take a second to say thanks to all the people that have followed and subscribed to my YouTube channel, followed me on Twitch. I cannot appreciate you guys enough. Like, it was crazy. I did not expect to reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. I fell short by like one or two subscribers at the beginning of the year, but like it's good enough. It like I got there and I've blown past that. So I'm already much further than I expected to be. So really, thank you guys so much. I've gone on long enough. This we're already pushing 50 minutes. Have a good night. Have a good evening. I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Shit, apparently I just needed to talk and get this shit off my chest, and because I feel better. Whatever all the shit I was saying yesterday, I feel better. I feel like that cloud has lifted off my brain. Um, have a good night. Have a good evening. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you tomorrow. Yada yada yada. Enjoy your week to come. Bye everyone. Alright, where's the stop recording? Where is that button? Oh, what?